Writing in the margins of my mind all day, sipping herbal in the morning just to feel okay. Had a dream I was water just flowing through space, till I landed on the record that my grandma would play. Talk sweet like jazz in the park after rain. What the grass smell green and the air feels safe. Put the phone on mute, let the silence explain.
3, 2, 1. Welcome back to another episode of Talk Too Much. You all are on the YouTube channel Marquise Outdoors. But this podcast, look, it's all about good vibes. It's all about being genuine. I don't know, man. We're here to just chat, talk, maybe have some good discussions, maybe a healthy debate. But it's all positivity here. Today I brought you all a gamer, a childhood friend of mine. And I'm going to let him introduce himself and where you can find him. You all, Slash.
How's it going, folks? I'll go by the name Slash, username Made2Slash. I post on TikTok and sometimes YouTube and whatnot. I stream a lot nowadays, but I try to get on TikTok as much as I possibly can. So you can just catch me there. MADE2Slash.
Okay, no underscores, no nothing?
No underscores, nah.
Okay.
All one word.
He streams. He streams and everything. Find him on Twitch. Find him on TikTok. Whatever y'all want to do. He gave y'all the information. Okay. First, before we start off this conversation, you all, huge shout out to me. If you're watching this in the future, just know that you have fun while you're doing it. Huge shout out to the viewers who's actually been watching and supporting. You all, please leave a comment or something. Like, I don't know. I just want to feel somebody's there. I want to learn how to do this. But when we start this off, we start our conversations off over a drink. If you don't mind, cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
New beginnings.
New beginnings.
I'm trolling.
Are you serious? Yeah, I gotta get used to that.
Ooh, okay. Oh my goodness. And how you feeling today?
Pretty chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, first time.
Yeah.
Whatnot.
How this year been treating you so far?
Ooh, I almost want to say next question, to be honest with you.
Hey, that's valid. And
Hey,
that's fair.
look, it started off really rough, but it's getting better.
Okay.
You know, sometimes you just got to keep moving forward and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to moving forward and not looking back all the time, because sometimes you got to look back. You know what I'm saying?
It holds you back.
Yeah. So I wanted to make sure you're feeling well and good today, because we're about to go back to 2018. And we're going to talk about the game of the year for that year,
Man,
which was God of War. And I'm going to ask, do you have any complaints? If so,
I don't. 2018 was a crazy year for gaming. Like, straight up insane. You had way too many good games. And it was like, if you are only playing Madden, 2K, and Call of Duty, GTA, you're missing out.
Yep.
2018 was just jam-packed with just a variety of games. So you had stuff like Hades. You had stuff like not Hades. You had stuff like Spider-Man. You had stuff like
Marvel Spider-Man. That was the brand new first, the most improved, not amazing Spider-Man, but that was that brand new Sony's Marvel Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was like the first good Spider-Man game in a while.
Yeah.
Because stuff like Amazing Spider-Man was rough. Stuff like Shattered Dimensions and Edge of Time were
Web of Shadows.
Web of Shadows was good and rough at the same time. You know what I mean?
That game is expensive to buy right now.
Yeah, I know.
And I got it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Gee. I remember I bought a physical version. Never got it to work. I was like, man, skip this.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell us the 2018.
2018.
Can you give us? I was going to say if you want to look up the list, but I was going to say what games did come out in 2018? Oh,
also God of War. That's a big one.
So the games that came out in 2018: God of War, Dragon Ball FighterZ,
yes,
FighterZ, Red Dead Redemption 2,
yes.
What else came
Monster
out?
Hunter's World.
Oh yeah,
that came out around that time
for PS4.
Yeah, that was big.
PS4, and I want to say the fifth. I mean, I know Need for Speed Payback. I don't care. I don't know if anybody.
Is that 2018? Or I
think that was 2017. I might have lied. I think I might have lied.
Yeah, a lot of good games came out that year.
Can you look up like the top games of 2018.
Like top 10 or
Top 5. Top
Top
5
5.
only. Yeah, top
we
5
probably
games.
already listed them, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because Fighters was a big deal.
Yes.
Like that changed the whole everyone's look on anime games. Smash Bros came out that year. Smash was
For the
awesome.
Switch.
Yes.
Oh.
People were losing their minds over that game. Me and myself included. Oh yeah. Everybody named Mama was playing it. You feel me?
All right. So out of those 5, which one would you have wanted to be in Game of the Year? If it wasn't, it is God of War, right?
Yeah. No. What was that year? Oh, I think it was God of War.
God of War 1. Do you agree? Or
Barely.
Or what about the other 5? What would you play?
I barely agree God of War just because like great story, right?
Mhm.
They found a way to put more depth into a God of War story if you're familiar with the OGs.
Mhm.
And honestly, yeah, it did feel like a father and dad simulator and all that stuff, but like there's still much more than that when you play it. Oh, they found a way to have that whole game. The camera never left Kratos unless it was like for a reason.
Yeah.
The whole game
The
has
camera,
the camera
right?
on Kratos. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how they did that. You know, they didn't even do that for Last of Us. You know.
What you mean by the camera never left them?
The camera never left.
Because
Like,
the
okay,
camera stay on every video game player, right?
right, but like even during the cutscenes, during the gameplay, the camera is practically like always
Oh, okay. So
orbiting around that center area.
it never leaves him
Yeah.
alone. Period.
Never.
I ain't
like,
never pay attention to that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when you notice little stuff like that, it's like, oh shit, they really put in the effort for that. Oh, am I allowed to swear?
Yeah.
Okay, I won't go too crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
However, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I didn't like: the bosses.
Thank.
The bosses, straight up.
Okay, you go first before I get, because I'll be real brief.
It was repetitive. You fought at least like 6 or 8 trolls. The Valkyries.
Thank you. I'm see. I'm trying to hold it in. I was telling somebody about this. I'm not going to cut you off. You're going to
I
continue.
feel like you don't notice it until you're doing your second run back. That's when you're like, hold on, what the heck? Baldur was a great fight, but you only fight Baldur twice, the beginning and then the end.
We got complaints now. Okay.
Yeah, and he like, yeah, well, okay, technically you fight him halfway through. He was trying to kidnap Atreus, but it was like a mini game, like a QTE section. I don't really count that as a fight.
That's a good complaint. What else you got?
Honestly, I think that's one of the biggest complaints. Other than that, it's damn near a 10 out of 10 out of 10. Music was great. The same composer who did same composer he did Ragnarok, and he's going to do La Fey as well.
Fail War. We're gonna get.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's great. I love the score. I'm like big into music, so video game music, artist, real music, whatever you want to call it. Did a great job. The Christopher Judge taking over for Kratos' voice was amazing. His voice was even deeper than T.C. Carson's, which I thought was like, damn, how do you do that? Like T.C. Carson already had like a very like deep, very low voice.
Yeah,
and then
he was like something like no, and I can't.
Yeah, and the Christopher Judge just went lower. Boy, like it's iconic. It's very iconic.
See, Carson's was way more aggressively deep. Like
I was younger.
I don't know, man. Don't run it past the camera, okay? Don't Chris.
That his name for real?
I had to start naming these bunnies at some point.
I think it's the same bunny I saw earlier.
Nah, one of them got a little less fur on their thigh.
Oh, dang.
He just
really be out here.
Yeah, okay. So look, can I tell you my complaints?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt. Let's get back to it. Overall, the game is beautiful. Overall, I'm a big visualist. I'm a very big visualist, so I love background art. I just like seeing detail. The music soundtrack it started growing on me as I got older, and I was playing my games, and I was spending a large amounts of money. So I started really focusing on a lot of things when it came to a game.
Mm-hmm.
My complaint was the same. I said I'm playing 2018. When I got to the middle of the game, I felt I already felt they're holding back something. I'm not getting much of a lot right now. When I say this, it's just like the enemies seemed like the same type of enemies back to back. Like those trolls, all you have to do is all the trolls did was change the color of their draws. It was the same troll. They add a little bit of elemental, frost, fire. It was
Yes.
all different elements. But I kid you not, I couldn't tell the difference of these trolls. They didn't fight no different. It was the exact same thing. And the game was beautiful because it was just like the side quest. It was open world.
Oh yeah.
God of War open world. And I was like, wow, it's not too linear no more. I can choose to do other things besides the mission. So my biggest complaint was I felt like there was so much they were holding back for this to be like this game. I got tired of fighting somebody's sons and somebody's brother like through the whole game. Those twins or
What's their
whatever
name?
I don't like that. I don't like them.
Modi, Agni, something
Yeah,
like that.
I didn't like the boss fight. I didn't like them. I just
But
if you play
ooh,
Gears of War Greek, and they give you some fodder care, some not fodder, but some it was so impactful and fun. But on some characters, you didn't even have to fight none of the big time gods. You only
right.
fought one god in the first one, but how was the first one that much more fun than 2018 to me? How did you get all these different enemies, but 2018 God of War give you the same enemies? You fight both that you did not fight them you only fought them twice. You kept
Yeah.
dealing with them somebody nephews. Oh, Magnet, and it was boring to me.
Well,
They
see,
held out too
here's the
much for
thing.
me.
Here's the thing. At some point, it does get a little different. The Valkyries.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. See, look, I forgot. I forget.
It's still kind of copy and paste, but the Valkyries did change it up a little bit. They were challenging.
They helped. I still like the game, but I'm sorry. God of War 2018. Okay, at first it was a 6 out of 10 for me, only because
Damn.
I didn't know how to. No, I had to stop being like how them people be where they just can't let go.
Yeah.
I love the Greeks so much, and Kratos grew on me, and I realized he's not that same person. Cool, right? So to me, it's 7 out of 10. Nah, 2018. Why? I know people ain't gonna agree with that. I'm giving that game 7 out of 10, and we're
Still.
gonna. Yeah, hey, after playing Ragnarok, that's where it stands.
Okay, yeah, that's the problem. Ragnarok kind of just
They
swept it.
they dumped everything in.
Yeah.
And I said, and this was my complaint. I was like, I knew 2018 was so much being left out to me. That's how I felt as a player.
Mhm.
I was looking for a little bit more of Norse mythology knowledge. I was looking for that. Then when Ragnarok comes, you dumped. How do we know everybody now? You could have gave us at least. Why not give 50% and then give us the rest? Then because God of War 1, Greek, man, it felt like you had a lot. It was so much going on in just the first one. Then they gave us a second one. And
But
then
see, hold on. Let me just cut you off real quick.
Okay.
There's something I noticed in 2018 though. They weren't supposed to be noticed. They're supposed to be incognito. That's how the story went. Faye hid them away from Odin and all of them. So therefore, it's like, so how do you come across any gods or anything of that matter? Well, they was practically stealthing around the entire map because they just want to go to the mountain. Bye.
Maddie and Mogi, whoever the stink.
Yeah.
They told.
Yeah, definitely.
They knew.
And that was the whole thing. That was messed up what Thor did to him.
My thing is, you think Odin ain't gonna know something brand new from a different realm as strong as Kratos is stepped into mine? You don't think the sensors gonna go off like, hey, somebody go check the front gate?
Somehow Faye found a way to hide them.
Faye got that magic.
But unfortunately, when she passed away, that magic broke. So
Faye she had the giant magic.
Yeah, frost giant magic that Odin barely knows what to do with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
That's why I kind of give an excuse, but at the same time, it's like, man, when you play Ragnarok, that's when all that is just like skill 2018. Skill 2018. We're fighting Nidhogg. We're fighting Heimdall. You feel me? We're fighting 2 Valkyries at a time.
Man, they gave us everything. And they knew they was getting rid of that game. Like, I just knew that. I mean, not getting rid of it. They knew they was ending everything. All right. So, we can move on now, right? So, what other game did you feel could have been game of the year.
All right, so this might be bias, and I don't care, to be honest with you. It should have been Spider-Man.
Oh, that's how you feel, huh?
I was obsessed with Spider-Man. Obviously, like Spider-Man is one of my like top 5 favorite heroes, and I've played on the majority of Spider-Man games that came out. Probably I missed like 3 or 4. Right, that game was amazing to me.
Okay.
I think I beaten it at least like 4 times, 100% at least twice. I was obsessed. The story was great. I liked it before they decided to change his face too. I won't talk about that, but I enjoyed it because it's like it was aiming for realism, but it was still a story about a comic book superhero. You know, and the movies, it's almost like, man, I'd rather just watch that instead of watching the movies. Oh, like the old movies, the one with Tobey Maguire.
Mm.
Those are kind of rough. They're still good, but they're just rough in comparison. You know,
That's your pick, huh?
that's my pick. I'm sorry, and yeah, different variety of bosses to go against. I gotta take a jab at God of War 2018. You fight different kind of bosses, and it was always intense.
I got to take a jab too. Because I get it. This company never wins any type of game of the year. But I really feel like Red Dead 2 was put together so well.
I think they overdid it
You think they overdid? Like,
a little bit,
what you mean?
because then now it's like the next game got to top that.
Oh, they ain't no next. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they did so well as if this was the only one they did wonderful. I loved it. That soundtrack was phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
God, Red Dead 2 soundtrack was phenomenal. The story for a Rockstar game, for a Rockstar story, this story was put for it to be a prequel is
Yeah.
for it to be a prequel of a Red Dead 1. The game was so good I had to go and watch Red Dead 1 all on YouTube. I just needed the story. And to just see them make a way to add another character so we can get another point. All we needed was a cameraman to get a point of view of the crew. That was it. That's what Arthur was. Make believe character, because he never been talked about in the first one. He's never been mentioned.
Which I was weird, but
It is weird.
whatever.
And I get it, because I feel like they didn't even know they was gonna make us, because in the first one they speak about so much of what kept happening in the past, this, past that, past this. I think Rockstar said, man, maybe we should just show them how and what happened.
Are we saying any spoilers? I mean, I feel like it's fairly old, so I don't want to like.
No, yeah, this is very old.
Okay. Is what kills me is that, like, yeah, you knew Arthur was not going to make it to the second one or the first one. I mean, but I like how in the first Red Dead, what's his almost called Jack Sparrow. What is his name? John Marston.
John Marston
passes away and it passes on to Jack. That was beautiful.
Yeah,
they did that perfectly. And then for Red Dead 2, it did practically the same thing.
Yo, a sequel will be raw if they can't go further back. They only can go forward now.
Yeah, because it's like now you're gonna go with them. If they was to go back again, they're gonna be kids, and let's not do that.
That's the younger versions of them.
Yeah.
Nah, Jack. If they, that game gonna go crazy. And this is the thing. I'm sorry to say this, but I don't want Rockstar to do it, man. I can imagine Jack looking like that new Wolverine game, and I'm talking about with those mechanics, with that visual look.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna go on a tear. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm sorry. I've seen so much new stuff. This new camera view with behind the back thing starting to look kind of cold. Shout out to 2018 God of War, because I think y'all started something. But
Resident Evil 4. That's what like really started it.
Yeah, it was that shoulder, the right behind.
Started a whole new genre of that. It was like third person already existed, but like Resident Evil 4 just like perfected it. Sorry to cut you off.
Oh, all right, no, you good. I was gonna say but no, Red Dead Redemption 2 was beautiful. The background, the scenery, the elements of the world, the map. God dang, the map. It gave me. I like games like that because it's just like, without all the fantasy and sci-fi, right? We know that's make believe. That's a very nice imagination, just like 2018. It was the imagination for how they put that together was phenomenal. It's just I love seeing history, things you learn about or hear about, and they make it and give you this visual idea of how it had been. Red Dead had Mexico in it. It had in 3 other states. if I'm right. They had a country. It was 2 countries,
Yeah.
and within the country, you know, in North America, it was Saint Denis was New Orleans, and you had your West Coast, you had the Midwest, and it was just amazing, man. I'm telling you, that game was playing story mode, hunting, and all that. You wanted to keep playing story mode.
Yeah.
When I played, the last time I did that for a Rockstar game was GTA 4.
4.
Oh no, that my fault. I said
Okay.
last. My bad. The other GTA, the Rockstar games that I did do all of that exploring and actually stuck. I'm talking about sticking to story mode.
I got you.
Yeah, because you know 5. I'm online.
Yeah, once you're done with story mode, it's like yeah.
That's it. Yeah,
It was cool, but
you got San Andreas at that time. If you had the time to spend, I didn't own San Andreas, so I didn't do too much exploring and doing a bunch of just random stuff. But GTA 4 was the last Rockstar game. I was just driving and doing stuff, hanging out with friends, shooting darts, all of that stuff.
Gotcha.
Red Dead was a masterpiece.
Roland, you want to go bowling?
Nico.
Yeah, Nico, you want to go bowling?
Nico, cousin.
Yeah.
But that sums it up. So moving on to the next one. We're gonna go to 2022. But in between that time, tell us for each year what was the game of the year after 2018.
After 2018,
So
2019 was Sekiro, Shadow Dies Twice.
Yeah.
And
hold on, real quick. I mean, shout out to the company who made Sekiro because I quit after the second boss. I was done. I was just done.
It's a rhythm game. You got to get used to it, man.
I ain't here
That's
to.
all it is.
I'm not here to dance or none of that. I wasn't ready for the dance.
I got to give that game credit because I just got really good at parrying because of it. Just because of it. Yeah, I know. Sometimes either it's going to engage or it's going to scare people away. The parry system, I understand. But look, I got so good with it. I'm not perfect, but like I get a rush now. You feel me? It's a dopamine thing. That's all it is.
That game, I don't know. Maybe I just didn't have the patience. That's what it was. I didn't have the patience. But it was a good game. I watched I ain't gonna lie. When I realized that I wasn't gonna finish it,
yeah,
I watched the full everything on YouTube.
Oh, like No Damage Run,
mm-hmm.
Demon Bell, with all that stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some people did some impressive stuff. I saw this couple share a controller and they speed ran it. It was the craziest thing.
Cold War came out in 2020.
Yes, because it came out with the PS5.
No, 2018 was Black Ops 4. 2019 was Modern Warfare.
Oh, God. I just realized, yeah, Black Ops 4.
Hey, now, hold on. The zombies wasn't that bad, man. I just played for zombies. Black Ops 3 was the
that
best.
Whole Blackout, like, it was kind of fun, but I kind of hated it. I couldn't stand it.
I only played zombies. When Black Ops 4 came out, I only played zombies. I didn't play it for too long because it wasn't.
What was the zombies on that game?
The zombies was completely different. It didn't even have the same Perca-Colas like that. They changed they tried to implement new things, and it had 2 different stories. It had an Ether story. It had what's the other, Chaos story? Yeah, whatever. It had new characters and their story. It was 2 different things going on. But no, they remember the boat. It was a boat map. It was a map called 9, and then the old crew at Blood of the Dead in the prison. If you ain't played it that much, you ain't gotta work. Black Ops 4 zombies. It's cool.
I got a total of 10 hours on Black Ops 4. To be honest with you.
Okay.
I couldn't get into it.
Okay.
It's rough.
All right. I'm sorry. You all. We drifted. 2020 Game of the Year.
2020 Game of the Year was The Last of Us Part 2. Yeah, man, people were mad as hell. They were mad. Because here's the thing. Do you know anything about The Last of Us?
I watched that whole thing because I knew I wasn't buying it. I'd never.
Oh, so you don't know the story at all?
I do.
Okay.
I watched all of it. I couldn't afford it, so I just watched the full walkthrough on YouTube.
Okay, I thought you meant by the show you watched it, but I got you.
I watched the show too.
I still never seen the second season.
There's some parts of that show they could have kept, but
that's why.
No, Last of Us Part 2 looked beautiful. The combat was a big upgrade from the first one.
Huge.
It was a massive upgrade from the first one. It was way too detailed. I couldn't even believe it was a PS4 game.
Yeah, that part.
I was just like, how does this look like this? And then when companies make us games for PS5 and it looked like a PS, it looked like I don't understand it.
It was at the end of the lifespan of the PS4 because the PS5 came out later.
Ain't it crazy how they can just easily, we're moving on to the next system. We're going to start using some crappier engines for the last system.
Yeah, pretty
That
much.
is- It's crazy.
And a lot of it has to do with like it's newer technology, so they don't know the limits, or they don't know how to control limits or going stuff like that.
Yeah, skip all that. Skip
Yeah.
them too. Shout out to you game companies who trying to save money on using unupdated engines.
Right.
So, but yeah, so
2020.
2020.
What
How
else
did you
came
feel
out that
about it?
year? Doom Eternal was great. Doom Eternal was better than what was it? 2016.
Mm.
Oh my god, I was so to the music. I'm still somewhat into metal. I'm not as much as I used to be when I was in high school.
Hold on, what game you say?
Doom Eternal.
Oh, Doom, a Doom game.
Yeah.
I seen that. I ain't play it.
Oh
I
my
don't play any
God.
Doom games.
Like it made me realize I'm an adrenaline junkie of the sorts in video games. I don't do nothing in real life. But yeah, it's a lot of blood, a lot of violence, just platforming. Like I said, the music was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
It encouraged you to play more because it gets you hyped up.
All right. So 2022 God of War is something I would have picked.
Okay. Valid.
Only because we didn't get enough of a chance. It didn't get a chance to really be out. Dang, y'all, look, some wasn't recording. That's why y'all see it as I can't even ignore that.
I'm trying to work through it.
I can't. Yeah, this is gonna be real brief. We're gonna give y'all some real brief. The fact that something happened, I don't know what, but that's why it's really that's why it's this dark. You know what I'm saying? But welcome back.
It's a time skip.
So right now we're gonna go through the lines of this is all we're trying to say. Elden Ring won 2022. I really enjoyed that game. I loved it. The visuals, everything was perfect. No, not I ain't gonna say the perfect word, but everything, I just loved it, man. It was amazing for a Souls game to be open world. But then Ragnarok came, and that felt like a movie, a story I could follow. Everything visually, open world. I had options. I had ways to play this game, different ways I wanted to play this game, different routes I wanted to take. Well, I mean, there's only one route to the story, main story, but still, Ragnarok, I felt just because it came out literally a month before the Game Awards, I feel like it just didn't get a chance. And I'd rather that game win because of that beauty for that short period of time. I don't mind Ragnarok getting it. I will say that. I'm just not mad I'm not mad that Elden Ring won. I'm not. But I really want God of War to get that.
I agree. It's like it got all those awards. It was like it practically is Game of the Year. It got more awards than Elden Ring itself that year. So it just didn't add up as why it didn't win. But I feel like this. By the end of the day, it don't even mean much. You know what I'm saying? Like Astrobot winning Game of the Year didn't mean much. It doesn't mean like, oh yeah, everybody should play it, go buy it now. No, you don't have to.
Astrobot shouldn't even won that year.
It shouldn't, but
that makes no sense, yo. That's y'all, boy. Y'all brainwashed. Listen, y'all are brainwashed because Astrobot beat what came out? Ghost of Tsushima? No. What came out? When did Astrobot win? When? 2024?
What's 24?
Helldivers. Helldivers 2. Yeah. Helldivers. Look, that's enough for me to hear. Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Y'all picked Astrobot over Spider-Man 2 because y'all hating. You said that there was some hating community out who was just upset with the game.
Oh, they still exist. They still exist.
Y'all are weird. It makes no Astrobot. We're talking about a Pac-Man world type of spiral world, Crash Bandicoot. We're talking about Astrobot is nothing but just that.
It's just a linear collectathon.
Because it was about PlayStation. Y'all, because y'all saw a PlayStation as a rocket ship, y'all picked it.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 was amazing. You was able to play as two Spider-Man. All right, two different styles. One had his story. Y'all wasn't entertained because it was shorter, huh? Resident Evil 9 Requiem was only 14 hours. I'm sick, man.
Shoot, from what I'm told, sorry,
maybe 13.
From what I'm told, you could beat it shorter than that. Most Resident Evil games are fairly short.
You ain't gonna catch nobody hating. You ain't gonna catch nobody.
I mean, Resident
hating.
Evil, so it's like you got to be a valid reason why you're hating. You know, like people hate Resident Evil 5. I don't know why.
See, I will say this, right? I know I'm going back to the whole reason. In case anybody just not you're like you got an argument about Elden Ring winning over. Elden Ring was also it could be a one player game too, but the fact that multiplayer was included versus a game that can't go multiplayer and the game that came out later, I kid you not, Ragnarok should have got that chance. But now that I think about it, if Ragnarok would have came out earlier, people would have forgotten about it.
True. But see,
Now
people
I'm
didn't forget about Elden Ring.
You came when they got updates in this multiplayer, difficult game.
Also true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Constant updates. What you need to update on God of War.
Ragnarok's a single player game.
Yeah.
It's just bug fixes. That's the most that come to it.
Now thinking about it, they did release it at a good time. We need somebody to remember this greatness. Because if Ragnarok was released in the beginning of the year, a story game being released over a multiplayer game?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm glad the footage. I'm glad this was deleted. Or whatever happened to my dang stuff. Because now that I think about it,
what else is 24? 22.
But 2022 was Elden Ring, and I don't know what else was.
Forbidden West Horizon came out. Which
Horizon.
I already knew that wasn't going to be a game of the year. Not because it's bad. I liked it.
I don't care too much about the first one. I don't care too much for Horizon.
Great story.
No, I didn't play it.
You didn't play it?
So I'm sorry. I'm staying out of that.
What else came out? Dying Light 2 came out, and honestly, I knew for a fact that was not getting the game of the year.
Okay.
That was rough.
Okay.
That was, as someone who loves it, that was hella rough. I barely got through it myself.
All right.
It was the same thing with when Cyberpunk came out in 2020.
Beautiful. The customization threw me off though.
I love
when I removed the bottom part and stuff was swinging. I ain't know. I was like, whoa. I was shocked. I was like, what you mean remove? And it just said,
it still does that.
I was like, boy, what the?
It still does that. Like they never fixed that. I don't think they're going to either. I think that's getting DLC soon.
That's a game I need to give a chance and just finally beat. The brain dead part. The second time I had to do the brain dance.
Yeah. There's like 5 brain dances. You don't do a lot of them.
They should have took it out after the second one. I just did not like I don't like the brain dance thing.
Beautiful game. And it's like it's kind of woke, if you will, but whatever.
It is. No, it's very woke.
It's almost like you're playing the Matrix a little bit.
That game was beautiful. That game came out just too soon.
It did.
All the death threats that they got in and whatnot. Come on now. Show the same energy to GTA 6.
No, here's the thing. I played Cyberpunk on the PS4. I played it on the vanilla PS4, so it wasn't PS4 Pro.
I played and my stuff was crashing.
Yes, it was crashing. I couldn't pause the game. Motorcycles being thrown at me. A car was just flipping for no reason. Enemies just standing. All of it. I saw all of it, and I still loved it.
All right.
I still loved it.
So in 2020, we talking about Cyberpunk came out in 2020. What got game of the year in 2020? What got game of the year again?
Oh, well, Last of Us Part 2.
And the runner-up for that was the Spider-Man, 2018 Spider-Man. I mean, free.
Wait, how that work?
Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man, the new one, right? That came out that year?
Then that was 24.
What came out in 2020 to go against Last of Us?
Hades.
You said no. You said Eternal. A game where I was like, whoa. Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, yeah.
No,
2020.
Monster Hunter World.
2018.
Okay. Ghost of Tsushima. That. A brand new game, not even a franchise.
I don't know what happened with that. Okay. That should have been game of the year, most definitely. And I love The Last of Us. Don't get me wrong, but
I like that game too. That's the beginning of The Last of Us Part 2 pissed me so clean off.
And see, and that was everybody's thing.
I just couldn't get with that. Not why like that and then so soon.
Well, you have to like play it through to like,
I watched
understand.
everything. No, I understand. You know what I mean? It just happened to I watched the game. I watched everything. It took some hours to get through that. It took some weeks. But still, for him to go out that way was karma. But I can't accept it. I understand.
Everyone's in denial, man. Everyone's in denial.
I just couldn't accept it.
I thought it was clever because it was bold.
It was bold.
Because how dare they take out the
were brave.
Yeah.
They were brave.
But I think that's the point Neil Druckmann was trying to make as far as the story goes, especially when coming telling a story like that. He was killing people left and right. Yeah, they were trying to kill him. All right,
What's her
self-defense.
name? Ellen.
Ellie.
Ellie. Ellie. I'm sorry, but Ellie had to pay a price for living
Sort of.
because he just couldn't stand the fact he gained a nice relationship with her, reminded her of his own daughter, everything. I can me as a parent, it's like, God dang, I can understand it. Either take a chance to save the whole world because it wasn't 100% guaranteed. It wasn't 100% guaranteed that she could have that right to save it all.
Right.
She was a chance, a high chance, just not 100%. She wasn't 100%. And I was like, dang, I'm going to let them put her to sleep. She's going to die to see if we can make a cure. Or I can save her life and let her live her life to make her own decision. What would you all have done? As a parent, it's different. Because if you was a parent, I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna hit different.
Look,
now.
Let's keep it 100.
What would you?
He didn't have to kill the doctor.
He didn't have to pop him.
He did not have to do it, but he did. That was the problem.
He didn't have to pop him though. You know what I'm saying? He could have grabbed them, but they all had guns. How was he gonna get out of there?
The doctors didn't.
They was gonna kill him. You know that, right?
But I'm saying, like, he could have just reasoned with, because here's the thing, they were already desperate. Like you said, if they're gonna get a cure out of this, there was no telling if it was actually going to happen.
Yeah.
She's only one person. They was gonna make like a batch of two, right? Like maybe like 50 syringes or something like that. I'm just guessing. Something like that. There was no way in hell it was gonna cure the world. And most importantly, what world? It's destroyed.
Yeah. All right.
That cure was not gonna just restore everything.
All right. I'll let you have it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I can go on and on about this.
We could.
But no, I'm in it like this. I'm in it like this. With Joel, he knew it. And I think what made it interesting, because when he was telling his brother, he said he would have done it again. It was like, I think that defined everything. That said it, because he had almost zero regrets about it. He wasn't gonna let his second baby girl just die like that.
No, he wasn't.
And I respect him for that, but consequences.
I can't tell him he's wrong. I'm not in that situation. I wasn't put in that situation.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people sure know how to judge without being put in a certain situation. And if you was, it's not you. So, all right. Well, we're gonna close it. We're gonna close it. We kind of spoke our minds about 2022, 2018, and some other things. I hope you all actually enjoyed it. Lost train of thought because I'm thinking about the stuff he was just talking about.
Yeah, so say I can go on and on about that.
I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you try to like it. If it's difficult to press that button, I hope you find a way how.
Yep.
But
like, comment, subscribe, share.
Yes. Sub, hit that notification bell. Every week they come out on Mondays. You all just hit it. It's gonna show your premiere. Just get notified, man. And hopefully I can see you all there. That's how we're gonna be, boy. We're gonna be outside. Shout out. Let's take a little cheers, man, to a good episode, y'all. Anybody else? Cheers.
George Bush don't like black people, just so you know.
Ooh.
I know you're gonna feel that.
Ooh wee.